Yeah, register number 92. Who's this? Hello? Is it audible to all of you? Okay. Okay. Anything to discuss with respect to the decision table approach? This is very, very important. I'm telling you. So, a lot of questions will be, you'll be getting uh, minimum 3 questions from your second module based on your technique itself. One is boundary value analysis. With respect to the boundary value analysis, how many different flavors of boundary value analysis are there? So depending on that, you need to explain it. So 4 or 5 is there, right? So those 5, you need to explain it with a diagram. That is first thing. One question. Second question is they may ask you to, or they may ask you with respect to explain the same particular concept with respect to any one particular problem statement, like commission problem or next date problem or your triangle problem. That may be the other question. Anyone, you'll be just getting it over there. And one more question is, what is the advantages and disadvantages of boundary value analysis over equivalence class technique? So in the equivalence class technique, the same thing. Explain your weak normal, weak robust, strong normal, strong robust test cases. With respect to your equivalence class partitioning, you need to explain all the 4. There is no need to compromise in that. Whereas with respect to your decision table approach, they may ask you what is condition step, what is condition entry, what is action step, what is action entry. So with respect to your action part, it will be dealing with respect to the output. With respect to the condition part, it will be always based on the input. This is what you need to remember it. I'm just briefly explaining what has been done till now. So one thing is, the next thing is, with respect to your condition entry, 2 parts is there. 2 ways you can do it. One is limited entry, that is with respect to your binary values. Another one is with respect to your extended entry. Extended entry means whatever the value that you want, you can just have it. More than 2. With respect to your limited entry, only 2 entries can be done. One is true, another one is false. That's it. Nothing else. It's a logic based. So whether it can happen or it cannot happen. That's all. So with respect to that, your particular condition entry will be there. Action entry, just a mark. That's it. Nothing else. So whereas action is nothing but the output what you wanted. Suppose if you are going with triangle problem, there are 4 outputs you requested, right? So another one particular output is nothing but impossible cases. So one output is not a triangle, another one is equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle. So totally 5 outputs you'll be getting it. Out of that, where if you are applying for that particular rule, then you need to just go with it. And keep one thing in your head. I don't care if it is available, means how many possible values that you can have it, depending on that particular rule count will be changing. Understanding it. So that's the only one thing that you need to remember here. One more thing, if you have any questions, I don't know whether you're able to follow it or not. So if you have anything, any question in your head, you can just discuss. So if you want, you can just raise your hand, or else I will be just picking you uh, on your based on your register number, whatever the login ID that you have given it over there. So if you have any doubt, you can raise your hand. If not, I'll just take it. Okay, 92. Who's this? Register number 92. Yeah, register number
Yes,
92.
sir.
Who is this? Your name,
Sir,
ma'am? Sorry.
Suprita.
Suprita. Yeah, ma'am. Uh, whatever the things that have discussed today, do you have any problem in it? Or do you, somewhere, if you are not understood, then we can just have a discussion.
Yes, sir, I have understood.
You have understood. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have submitted the assignment?
Yes, sir.
Faced any problem while submitting it?
No, sir. No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah. One more thing. I know for the other particular section, all these particular problems has been given. They have just designed it. They have just given the output. I would have given you the lab manual itself. I have not given you that. I just wanted you to try. So that's why try it on your own. If you have tried it on your own, if you have designed it on your own, no problem. You'll always be getting some particular knowledge about it. But if you have copied it, I cannot ensure that whatever the knowledge or whatever the things that you have done it, it is with respect to the knowledge that you got it from the class or from somewhere. Understood? Don't copy. Whatever you know, you just write it. So with respect to that, uh, with respect to this particular note, I'll just end this session. If you have any doubt, you can either call me directly or else through WhatsApp, you can just have a discussion about it. Okay. Thank you very much for your valuable time. So thank you.